our November 18th, 2025 Board of Education public meeting. Very, very historic night tonight. I'm so excited for everybody here in this room. And what I'd like to do right now is I'd like to get a motion to open this meeting. So moved. Trustee McCracken, can I get a second, please?
Second.
Second. Oh, that's pretty quick. Trustee Harrigan. All in favor?
Aye.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everyone. Packed night tonight. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of good things going on. And what I'd like to do, I have the privilege of turning this meeting over right now to our superintendent of schools, Mr. Frank Mueller. Frank, take it away.
Good evening, everyone. My honor and pleasure on November 18th to stand in front of you, sit in front of you as a superintendent. We've had a lot of great things go on for the last 3 months. Tonight is a very historic night, which you take a look to the person to my left. I don't know if I can contain him. He's got so much energy going on, which is okay. It's a big night for him. But we are going to honor a couple of different groups. And to start off with, a few weeks ago I had the pleasure of going into a high school auditorium and seeing the play The Wizard of Oz, which was awesome as far as I was concerned. And the thing that impressed me probably the most, besides the great acting and the set and whatever the storyline was, is that at the very end, all the actors came out. But it wasn't just the actors, it was the stagehands and everybody that was involved. Probably 75 students that were involved with the entire production. And if you know anything about how I feel, I think the more that our students are connected to our school, whether it's the theater, sports, the arts, those are the things that we look for. And I think that's what makes our school so special. And that particular night, having those 75, 80 kids at the very end, as a superintendent, it was very heartfelt. So, I'd like to say thank you to them, their advisors. And so, at this particular time, President Mongan will introduce all of our students. If you could find your way over to the stairs, meet me up on the stage, and we'll make the presentation. Thank you.
You guys can go right up on stage where you belong.
Okay. My privilege to start the introductions here. Lola Laura. Antoine Fleming. Sure you can.
Yeah, please.
Emma Hedges. Isabella Campos. Melissa
Antonio Achicone. Jesse Santafonte. Olivia Bucci. Hayes Williams. Katie Nicole. Sam Sheetal. Annabella Mota. Erin Booth. Olivia Martinez. Eileen O'Gorman. Aiden Alvazians. Ava Alvarez. Jack Lauer. Brianna Del Vecchio. Crystal Leone. Bridget Moran. Ashley Pearson. Michaela Polanco. Ellen Arias. Emma Pinelli. Marion Healy. Lindsay Knapp. Annika Moskowitz. Evan Schoen. Sabrina Spadillo. Olivia Tran. Sabby Torres. Diana Santakis. Ash Hernandez. Cody DeSilva. Griffin Bernard. Aiden Camejo. Sophia Delfino. Courtney Deisman. Sarah Denardi. Kate Fenster. Aldo Galante. Alicia Gutierrez. Fallon Hearns. Roman Hearns. Sam Itchla. Peter Kness. Helen Leone. Ariana Martins. Gloria Nelson. Allison Ortiz. Joseph Romano.
Oh, boy.
What's it? Ava Sexton? Eva Sexton, okay. Alexander Fawcett, Nico Lanos, Alyssa Santakis, Phoenix Williams, Tony Lonnie.
I don't know if the crowd knows, but Patrick Keevans is a former actor.
If you don't know,
All right, we're going to grab a picture up here. You too, friend.
Are there any advisors from the group? Mr. Kirk?
You board members want to stand Great, thank you.
Okay, as we continue with the night, tonight must be a night of a lot of celebration. And this is the next group. When you're my age and you get the opportunity to live in this town, and you have the opportunity to honor the next two groups, it's a huge honor because they are the heart and soul of this community, our two fire departments. The Mahopac Fire Department as well as the Mahopac Falls. So I have the opportunity tonight we are honored to recognize the following from the Mahopac Fire Department: Adam Savino, Jack Sedgwick, Frito Gorlick. Mahopac Fire Falls Department, Archie, Captain Patrick Kelly, Captain Tom Lopriano, Patrick Martin, Kevin Neary, Walt Jackal, and Jack Casey. If they could please come up. One message as these gentlemen and ladies are on stage. During Fire Prevention Week, we are proud to recognize and extend our deepest appreciation to our local firefighters for their exceptional service and dedication. Each year, they generously devote their time, expertise, and energy to educating our students about fire safety and prevention. Their commitment not only enhances the safety of our schools and community, but also empowers our students with the knowledge and confidence they need to make safe choices. We are truly grateful for their professionalism, courage, and ongoing partnership with our district. Their efforts make a lasting impact, and we thank them for all they do to protect and support our community. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Camera ready, guys. Camera ready.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, at this time, I'd like to introduce April Lumage, College and Career Counseling Program. She's going to have a presentation.
Good evening. Interim Superintendent Bailey, President Longan, Vice President Masafra, and esteemed members of the Board of Education and our valued community members. It's my honor tonight to be here to present on behalf of the high school counseling department. And I'm going to share an overview of our comprehensive college, career, and post-secondary programming, planning, and resources. But before I begin, I have some really exciting news hot off the presses. We are proud to share the High School Counseling Department has been awarded the 2025 New York State School Counseling Association's Outstanding Program and Practice or Project Award. Very exciting. This recognition reflects the collective efforts of our school counselors, our faculty, our administration, our community members, and our post-secondary partners in building an accessible and effective college career and post-secondary program for our students and families. We are thrilled to receive this prestigious honor and deeply grateful for the support of the Board of Ed, Superintendent Bailey, district leadership, Principal Kevins, our high school administration, our high school faculty, and our community, the families that we support, college admissions partnerships whose collaboration and commitment made this possible. So thank you guys for this. And I didn't bring the stool, Mr. Mealy, so we're gonna have to work with it. The High School Counseling Department has created a diverse and delivers a coordinated year-round comprehensive program. It's centered on communication, strong family engagement, individualized, personalized support, college, career, and post-secondary exploration and planning, alumni engagement, college admissions, and community partnerships and professional development. Tonight, I'm going to provide a very high-level overview of our award-winning school counseling program. I'm going to highlight the initiatives, the events, and the support we provide to equip every student with the tools, guidance, and opportunities needed to successfully navigate their post-secondary journey, whether that's college, career, or other pathways. We're going to review targeted support for juniors and seniors, family and alumni engagement, partnerships with our college admissions representatives, career and technical education opportunities, career exploration initiatives, and events designed to enhance post-secondary readiness and access. I'm also going to touch base on some professional development that strengthens our work to support our students. And all of this aligns and anchors our program closely to our district strategic plan. So about a year ago, we launched our junior-senior class information website. It's a robust, comprehensive, one-stop hub designed to support students and families as they navigate high school milestones, post-secondary planning, the college application process, and career exploration. We created this site to make the entire post-secondary planning process more accessible and less overwhelming, placing all essential tools, timelines, resources, and guidance in one centralized location. The homepage highlights the latest updates, important reminders, upcoming events, and next steps to keep everyone informed and on track. Each dedicated page topic offers clear, detailed guidance, resources tailored specifically to the unique needs of juniors and seniors as they prepare for their futures. The website is more than an information source. It's dynamic, it's an evolving tool that reflects our commitment to supporting every student's post-secondary goals. We update it regularly, send monthly newsletters through the site, and strongly encourage students and families to bookmark it and visit it often. I've embedded site links throughout this presentation, and if time allows, I'd be happy to give you a brief tour of the site at the end. Our college mini-fair program, it runs from September through December and brings a wide range of college admission representatives directly to MHS, offering access to all students grades 9 through 12. More than 100 institutions participate every year. Public and private colleges, in and out of state universities, technical and trade schools, including military academies and branches. This program gives students a very personalized way to explore their options by meeting one-on-one with admissions reps, asking questions, gaining valuable insights into different options and pathways. For seniors, these visits are particularly meaningful because many of the representatives that attend they meet with may later be involved in reviewing their applications. We provide weekly mini-fair updates to students and families, and our junior-senior information site includes a subscribable Google Calendar listing all visiting institutions and admissions reps. And as a small token of appreciation, we give each admissions rep an MHS School Counseling pen, a simple way to brand our program and to keep their positive vibes of all those MHS student connections at the top of their mind when they're looking at our applications. For our financial aid night, we invite a college admissions rep who is an expert in the field to speak with our families. This past September, we were joined by Mr. Dan Robinson, Campus Director of Financial Aid at Pace University. The evening covered when to apply for financial aid, the different categories, and types of financial aid required forms, FAFSA, scholarships, grants, New York State opportunities, and how to navigate special circumstances. It's a highly practical session that offers families actionable guidance and the chance to ask questions directly. Financial Aid Night is open to all, and we live stream and record the event. All resources and the full recording are available on our junior-senior site in the past events archive for families who could not attend and to reference in the future. College Admissions Roundtable in early October, we hosted the evening featuring a diverse, experienced admissions rep panel from Manhattanville, the University of New Haven, Pace University, and Purchase College students. It was a very informative and insightful evening. Our panel shared their expertise on different stages of the college admissions journey, from choosing the right college, crafting strong applications and essays, to understanding demonstrated interest, financial aid considerations, scholarships, college athletics, standardized testing in a test-optional landscape, and practical pitfalls to avoid with actionable tips for students to strengthen their applications. The panel offers their insights and responses to audience Q&A. The event was also live streamed and recorded so families can revisit it later on, and the recording is accessed on our site in the past archive area. New addition to our program, we are partnering with the nationally recognized expert provider, the College Essay Lab, to run college essay workshops for juniors and seniors on brainstorming, organizing, and writing their college essay, personal statements, and supplemental essays. These workshops help students generate strong ideas, strong compelling narratives, and develop outlines to produce standout statements, and most importantly, help students craft a compelling college essay that reflects their unique voice and experiences. The workshops are run virtually via Zoom in June of the junior year so that students have the resources and tools to support writing their personal statement over the summer and then early September for the supplemental essays. The workshop is recorded, and the recording along with resources and materials provided by the College Essay Guide are provided to all junior and senior students. Throughout the fall, our school counselors have been meeting one-on-one with every senior in dedicated senior conferences to support each student's unique post-secondary plans. Whether that's college, the military, entering the workforce, or other pathways. These sessions give students dedicated time to discuss their goals, explore options, refine plans, and map out a clear post-secondary plan for life after graduation. For college-bound seniors, counselors provide guidance on refining college lists, reviewing transcripts, clarifying the application process, deadlines, requirements, letters of recommendation, standardized testing expectations, dual enrollment credits, financial aid, and major-specific admissions criteria. Whether the student is pursuing higher education or another pathway, these personalized, goal-focused conferences ensure that every senior has the knowledge, tools, and support for a confident transition beyond high school, tailored to their individual needs and aspirations. One of the most favorite events of the year. Each year, the day before Thanksgiving recess, we proudly welcome back members of our most recent graduating class for our senior alumni panel discussion. It's a tradition and our whole school looks forward to it. Within a roundtable discussion, inclusive of senior Q&A, alumni meet with current senior class and share honest insights about life after MHS, from transitioning to college or other pathways to adjusting socially, managing responsibilities, and finding balance. Our alumni share firsthand practical advice, words of encouragement, real-world perspectives to help our current seniors feel more prepared for the next chapter. With thoughtful questions, meaningful stories, and strong faculty support, complete with alma mater spirit wear, both alumni and faculty members alike, this event continues to inspire and maintain strong alumni connections to MHS. And we're looking forward to hosting this event next week. It's going to be great. In February, we host special Westchester Community College Free Application Day, where an assistant professor and admissions counselor from WCC meets individually with seniors, offering a full fee-waived application and hands-on to support the application on the spot. Advanced student sign-up is encouraged and walk-ins are always welcome. For those seniors unable to attend in person, WCC also provides an MHS-specific fee waiver with clear instructions to apply remotely. Best of all, applications submitted during this event may receive an instant admissions decision, making this an exciting and accessible opportunity for our seniors. Moving on to junior supports and programming, in January we launched the College Planning Journey for our juniors and their families with Junior College Planning Night. It's an evening designed to prepare students and families for the college search, application process, and key priorities. Our school counseling department partners with college admission reps to provide insights on Admissions 101, navigating the college search, and understanding application essentials. Through roundtable discussions, families engage directly with experts, asking questions, gaining firsthand knowledge and guidance about priorities for juniors, standout application characteristics, essays, college visits, interviews, financial considerations, and common mistakes to avoid. The event is also live streamed and recorded for future access. And we're excited to host the next session, the Class of 2027, January 12th, with admissions representative from Binghamton University, Western Connecticut State, Westchester Community College, Iona, and new to the program, UMass Lowell. They heard about it and they wanted to join. It's a fantastic opportunity for students and families to plan for the future. Beginning also in early January and continuing throughout the spring, our school counselors meet one-on-one with every junior and their family in personalized junior conferences. It's an essential step in post-secondary planning. These personalized meetings cover senior year course planning, transcript review, career exploration, college search, and the college application process, while setting priorities for the remainder of the junior year and preparing for senior year expectations. Counselors guide students through key components like the MHS College Profile Service in Naviance, standardized testing, essays, letters of recommendation, the Common App, and financial aid resources, including FAFSA and state scholarships. These individualized conferences ensure each student and family is well prepared and supported, meeting students exactly where they are to support their post-secondary goals. Throughout both the fall and spring semesters, we actively communicate with students and families about college nights, regional fairs, career and technical or trade union events in our area. These opportunities are free and open to all, providing direct access to college, career, and trade representatives, and exposing students to a wide range of post-secondary options. Each spring, our school counseling department also sponsors a field trip for all juniors to attend the PNW BOCES Regional College Fair at Yorktown Heights, where over 200 colleges and universities participate. Students can ask questions, gather information, and explore potential fits. These experiences give our families and students the insights they need to make informed decisions about post-secondary paths and options, and we strongly encourage family participation to maximize the opportunities. Our college career and post-secondary planning program provides resources and comprehensive guides to support every student at all grade levels in staying on track with their post-secondary goals. We offer grade level timelines, actionable checklists, seasonal and month-by-month milestone breakdowns, college and career tools, step-by-step application guidelines, and transition planning resources. The materials help students and families make incremental, manageable progress, stay organized, and move forward with confidence. By providing this clear guidance and key resources, we support a smooth and successful transition from high school to college, career, or other secondary pathways. In supporting CTE, career exploration, and college readiness, as part of our school counseling curriculum, counselors advise students through advisory, small group push-in lessons to help 9th and 10th graders start to explore their strengths and begin planning for the future. 9th graders complete a Strengths Explorer career survey in Naviance, while 10th graders take an AchieveWorks personality assessment and learn about the Senior WISE program through Current WISE Seniors. These results connect students to potential career pathways and guide individual meetings with counselors to review academic progress and future goals. Tools like Road Trip Nation and Naviance also provide real-world career insights, sparking ideas and discussions with families. Overall, counselor advisory helps students understand their strengths, align them with coursework, college, and career options, and make informed decisions for the post-secondary journey. And just as a reminder, Naviance is our college and career readiness platform that helps students understand their strengths, explore colleges and career, for college application processing, and planning for the future. So every year, our 10th graders have the opportunity to participate in an immersive PNW BOCES Career and Tech Education Tour. During this field trip, students explore a wide range of CTE programs, engage directly with instructors and current students, ask questions, and gain hands-on experience and exposure in various trades and career pathways. The tour helps students discover their interests, explore options, better understand potential career pathways, and consider future possibilities. Importantly, it also supports informed decision-making as students plan their junior and senior schedules, and some may explore applications for a potential enrollment in CTE programs that align with their skills, passions, and post-secondary goals. This year's CTE tour is scheduled for the first week in December, with approximately 145 10th graders signed up to attend. Transitioning to community and family engagement partnerships, our annual Spring Career and Service Learning Fair brings together students in grades 9 through 12 with an incredible range of professionals, representing organizations across many industries, nonprofits, trade unions, the military, MHS alumni, MCSD professionals, and community leaders. From education and health sciences to media, public safety, law, STEAM, and more, the fair promotes career awareness, exploration, and meaningful community connection. Students have the opportunity to ask questions, learn about real-world career pathways, and even discover potential summer jobs and service opportunities. By engaging with such a diverse group of exhibitors, our students gain valuable insights that help guide their educational and career decisions. We are committed to helping our students discover and pursue their passions, and we are truly grateful to all who dedicate their time to support our students' success in our Career and Service Learning Fair. It's a wonderful event for both students and staff to participate in. Our Coffee with Counselors events offer informal forums for families to engage about academic planning, social emotional development, post-secondary preparation, research sharing, and ask questions. These events offer dialogue that's open and strengthen family engagement, school partnerships, and support networks. Having 2 grade band sessions allows for targeted topics and discussions relevant to the grade levels and milestones they're in. And lastly, I'd like to just highlight 2 key areas of professional development that strengthen how we support our students: letters of recommendation for college and counselor college visits. Together, these efforts ensure our students are not only prepared, but truly advocated for at every step of their post-secondary journey. First, enhancing the way our faculty approach letter of recommendations. During this past August Superintendent Conference Day, we were honored to host Ryan DePue, Vice President of Undergraduate Admissions Enrollment Management at Iona University. Ryan offered valuable insights from the college admissions perspective on writing stronger, more effective letters of recommendation. He really walked us through what colleges value the most: effective formats and structures, the appropriate role of AI, and practical tips to help our letters truly stand out. He also provided clear strategies and examples to make the process easier and more impactful. Faculty recommendations can make a significant difference in a student's admissions journey. Whether staff were new to writing letters or looking to refine their approach, this was a meaningful opportunity to sharpen an essential skill and learn directly from an expert. It's important to note that our school counselors write a letter of recommendation for each college-bound senior on their caseload. Our faculty, to date, has written 498 total letters of recommendation as requested by our students for this application cycle. And just so you know, active as of today, we have 3,143 total active college applications for our current senior class as of today, and growing. To deepen our collaboration with college admissions reps and post-secondary institutions, our counselors participate in structured college campus visits throughout the year. These visits are an essential part of our commitment to strengthening support for our college-bound students. By meeting directly with admissions reps, counselors gain up-to-date insight into admissions, requirements, academic programs, campus life, financial aid, and student support services. These experiences build strong relationships and partnerships that directly benefit our students through informed guidance and personal context. They also help counselors stay current with admission trends and expand outreach on behalf of our students. Over the past 5 years, our team has visited a wide range of institutions, from Iona, Yale, West Point, Merchant Marines, Sacred Heart, Western Connecticut State, Mount St. Mary, Hofstra, University of Delaware, Quinnipiac, Manhattan College, Binghamton University, multiple SUNY campuses, and many others. These visits ensure our counselors have the knowledge needed to guide students toward diverse and meaningful post-secondary pathways. So in closing, the high school department remains committed to preparing every student for success behind high school. We achieve this through comprehensive programming, career and college readiness initiatives, personalized guidance, and strong partnerships with college admissions reps, post-secondary institutions, CTE programs, families, faculty, alumni, and our broader community, supported by ongoing professional development. Our program provides students and families with the tools, the timelines, and individualized support needed for smooth transitions and confident next steps. We meet every student where they are, academically, socially, and emotionally, offering year-round guidance to support and help them pursue their goals. And their parents. This is hard, right? There's a lot of risk, there's a lot of unknowns, and it's scary. And we want to make it less scary. At the heart of our work is a coordinated approach centering on communication, family engagement, personalized support, and robust college, career, and post-secondary pathways. We are especially grateful to the Board of Education, Superintendent Neely, District and Building Administration, faculty, and our MCSD families and community for your unwavering support, which makes this work possible. Thank you.
especially since I had the good fortune of having her as a first grader in this building a long time ago. And I still don't know if she can climb the ropes.
Yes, I have.
Yes, you can. That's what I wanted to hear from you, the Director of our counseling program. Yes, you can. Congratulations. But we are really fortunate to have her, and so fortunate to have all of our counselors and all the things that they do each and every day. And I'm serious. If you want to know anything about our counseling program, our college's procedures, just go on our website. And the job that Ms. Lulich and her staff has done is remarkable. So congratulations. We're going to continue. I would like to take a moment to extend our sincere gratitude to the Board of Education for their leadership and vision in approving the financial literacy program as a graduation requirement for our students. This decision represents an important investment in our students' future, equipping them with the essential knowledge and skills they will need to make informed financial decisions throughout their lives. As far as I'm concerned, tonight's a historic and big night for our community. It puts us at the forefront of this financial literacy, and I can't be more proud that I'm a little bit of a part of it. You know, I asked our high school principal, Matt Lawrence, our assistant superintendent for curriculum, as well as Matt Calabro, to come up with a plan. And with the help of Tanner McCracken, one of our trustees, they came up with a plan, something that will sustain for a very, very long time, and we probably will be the first ones in June to have that stamp, financial literacy, placed on our program at the end of the year on our diploma. And this year it'll be over 200 students, next year almost 300, then the following year it'll be everyone. So like I said, it's an historic night. Trustee McCracken will explain it a little deeper, but without further ado, I'd like to bring up our high school principal, Mr. Pat Keevens.
Thank you, Superintendent Neely, President Ongen, Vice President Safra, and the rest of the Board of Education, as well as the community, to speak. Obviously, Ms. Neely did a good job of the opening. We were tasked with creating a plan to ensure that all of our students were financially literate. For me as the principal and my team, we wanted to make sure that that plan also fit our philosophy of allowing kids to find their passion and also get the supports they need in their time at the high school. So I'm just going to give a brief overview of the plan. We still have a lot of work to do on it. So first, the goal was to adopt standards for the newly created Mahopac High School Seal of Financial Literacy, with the goal of embedding financial literacy units of study in grades 8 through 12, modeled after the Seal of Civic Readiness. For those of you that don't know, basically, you receive a seal. It's a checklist of items as you go through your journey at Mahopac High School or any school, in which you're checking off things, taking certain courses to show your commitment to civics. Right? So we've modeled it after that, but for financial literacy. So the MHS Seal of Financial Literacy shall serve as a local endorsement that will be affixed to the diplomas of graduating seniors who have demonstrated proficiency in financial literacy standards. So these are the 6 standards of financial literacy. They're widely accepted in many states already, and also for the Council for Economic Education. So we've modeled it after that. So the 6 standards are financial mindset, education and employment, money management, saving and investing, credit and debit, risk management, and insurance. So the goal, again, financial literacy units of study embedded into graduation requirements, and that's the really important part of this plan. And here are some examples. We're going to expand on this. We developed this over the fall, and it's really a skeleton that's going to expand and become more robust over time. So right off the bat, we identified places including 8th grade math, social studies and English, 9th grade English, algebra, global 1, grade 10 English, global 2, grade 11 English, U.S. history, and then culminating in 12th grade in economics. So the units of study based on the standards for personal financial literacy and education. And again, in economics in 12th grade, it's going to have a culminating performance-based capstone assessment in grade 12. And it's going to encompass all of the standards. And we feel like this is really something we're excited about. We were looking into performance-based capstone assessments, and we feel like this is a great opportunity to combine financial literacy and the goal of having performance-based assessments. So here's just some examples of what we came up with, and just so you have a background, we reached out to our administrators, our department chairs, and our teachers as well, and said, these are our financial standards, these are the learning targets, where can you make a connection in something you already teach, something that exists in a graduation requirement, and these are just some of the things they came up with. 8th grade social studies, the development of Social Security, and we're going over the New Deal, that would be tied to the risk management insurance standard, where they'd be working on understanding financial risk and the role of insurance and safety nets. 8th grade math, so linear versus exponential growth can be tied to credit and debit, and understanding how credit works and how to manage debt responsibly, right, which we all need to do a better job of. Some more examples, and what was exciting about this was when I met with the department chairs, immediately they were responding, like the first time I ever spoke to them. And particularly this one right off the bat, our English department chair in grade 9 of Mice and Men, the financial mindset, understanding outside factors that influence spending and saving. In 10th grade, in global, Silk Road credit systems, again tied to credit and debit, developing budgeting and resource management skills. U.S. history, grade 11, certainly the Great Depression and learning about money management, analyzing war bond posters and how citizens were encouraged to save and manage money were some examples that our department chairs and teachers came up with. Again, so this is one of the parts of the plan that we're really excited about. So again, creating culminating capstone performance-based assessment in grade 12 economics. The overview would be that students would create a comprehensive personal financial plan based on a realistic post-high school scenario of their choice. And of their choice is what's important, because everybody's path is different at Mayapack High School. This may include entering the workforce, attending college, starting a business, or joining the military. The project will culminate in a presentation and portfolio that demonstrates their understanding of personal finance concepts and their application to real-world decision-making. Some examples of what they may do is create a personalized financial plan with short and long-term goals, demonstrate decision-making based on financial trade-offs and opportunity costs, apply real-world data and research to simulate income, expenses, savings, credit use, and risk management strategies. And at the end, they'll present their financial plan using clear communication, visuals, and justification for the choices they made. Here are some really important aspects that we considered. There's a number of different philosophies on this, and again, this plan had to match with our philosophy at Mayapack High School, and that is to support every student that needs support to get them to the finish line of graduation, and also to help our students find their passion, and that may be taking courses in the arts, in music, in engineering, medicine, whatever it may be, and this allows us to do that. So first and foremost, I'm sure the board will be happy, this requires no additional staff, so it will not cost us any money or the taxpayers. And our goal and what we think we can do is we can take our personal finance course, which Mr. Yost does such an amazing job making it so successful at the high school, and taking those units, 12 to 15 weeks, and embedding them into the courses that already exist. We'll certainly use a lot of what we've already done from the personal finance course, as well as some additional curriculum writing and utilizing the Ramsey Classroom curriculum, which we already have access to. And again, what jumped off the page with everybody we spoke to, our chairs, our administrators, and teachers, was that by doing it this way, we can identify cross-curricular connections, and we really believe it's going to make the learning more impactful as opposed to just kind of sitting, going through topic by topic by topic. So making connections to the content that already exists in the course, the personal connection, then to financial literacy. We truly believe it's going to be far more impactful in this manner. And consistent over time, right? They're going to start learning about 8th grade all the way through 12th. some of the considerations we had to look at. First and foremost, as I keep talking about our students' path and not impeding it, there's going to be no impact to our current students' schedules. So if we mandated a set course that every student had to take, it would limit their choices. So students will be able to participate in advanced pathways, arts, and music while we can still assure that they're going to become financial literate. No impact to students who receive additional supports, either ENL, special education, OT, PT, or any other type of support they need. As you get those supports, our schedule fills up, and we didn't want to deprive those students that need additional supports the opportunity to stay in arts, music, or anything. Also, our WISE program, as you heard, and our BOCES programs are super important to our students. So this will also allow us, again, because they're embedded into graduation requirements, will not inhibit any student from continuing to participate in internship or going to BOCES for a special program. We're going to monitor the completion of this in Infinite Campus throughout and ensure that by the time the students graduate, we are confident and can give them a seal of financial literacy and completely confident that they are financially literate and prepared to become young adults. So, in terms of projections, as I stated before, we are taking our personal finance course, which is one of the most popular electives, and really gives our kids that true life skills, and pushing it out into all the other courses. So, we feel that this year, if approved, any student that has taken our personal finance or consumer math is financially literate based on having taken these two courses. So we believe that this graduating class, if approved, we can deliver approximately 201 seals. Each year that number will increase. Phase 2, the class of 2027, we believe that we've had approximately 275 seals. And in the third year, class of 2028, 325 seals. A question that's come up is that how is that possible if you're starting in 8th grade? We're kind of backfilling and putting certain things into courses in second semesters, and over time it will become far more robust. So certainly, if approved, our current 8th graders will have a very different experience, but we still feel that these numbers would reflect us being really confident in providing a skill and ensuring that those students are financially literate when they walk across the stage in June. So I'd really like to thank, before the end, also not only the board, but our teachers and our department chairs and administrators at the high school that have contributed to this plan. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Principal Keevens, really an amazing initiative. What I'd like to do right now is I'd like to offer some special recognition to Trustee Tanner McCracken for his steadfast advocacy and dedication to bringing this initiative forward. His commitment to ensuring that our students are prepared for real-life challenges has been instrumental in making this requirement a reality. This young man came to the school board 6 years ago. He came to the school board bringing some real life, having been a recent graduate, he came back with real life things that he was really very, very committed to bringing to the students here at Mahopac High School. I can't be more proud of the initiative. I know it took 6 years, sorry it took so long, but we're here and really have a lot to thank. I really have to thank Tanner and also our superintendent Frank Mealy and Pat Keevens and Dr. Lawrence and Matt Calabro and everybody that collaborated on this, Yosti. Just pretty amazing. So right now, I'd like to bring up Tanner McCracken. Tanner, come on up.
Well, thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to our superintendent, Frank Mealy, our high school principal, Pat Keevens, Director of Curriculum, Dr. Lawrence. By the way, happy Veterans Day. He served our military. So, we're going to vote tonight to make this a graduation requirement. We're going to establish the seal of financial literacy,
and amend our graduation policy that says that every student, class of 2028 on, must have the seal of financial literacy. But we cannot do that tonight without recognizing someone who has really been the heart and soul of teaching these concepts. These are words on paper. I'm just some board member screaming about it, yapping about it every month, right? But at the end of the day, the education of our students, it happens between the relationship between a teacher and a classroom full of kids. And that's the only way they're truly going to learn these important real-life skills. And nobody has encompassed that better than Mr. Eric Yost. When I ran for the school board in 2020 and I was talking about making this a graduation requirement, I was looking directly at the class materials that was being taught in his personal finance elective. And those are the class materials and the personal finance concepts that are going to be the DNA of this plan. So we must recognize as a school board, and we're proud to recognize Mr. Yost for teaching that class, for inspiring students. There's a reason why when we polled seniors leaving high school, the ones that didn't take it wish they had more life skills. The ones that took it said it was one of their favorite courses, and it prepared them for the future, unlike any other course. So Mr. Yost, I will read this certificate, and we're going to bring you up and present it to you. This is on behalf of the Mahopac Central School District. We acknowledge that Eric Yost has positively represented the Mahopac Central School District for helping keep personal finance on the forefront of the minds of our students and for serving as a financial inspiration. Mr. Yost, please join me up. The vote will be, we'll be doing committee reports, student board member votes, then a consent agenda, and then we're voting on it. I'm super pumped. Thank you again.
Okay, sailing right along, like to, we have public comment right now on agenda items. Melanie, do we have anybody signed up for a public comment on agenda items? Okay, Marie Franco.
Maybe it's more after, because it's not really anything on this.
On the consent agenda?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
fine.
so.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay, so we'll sail through the public comment on that aspect of it, and we will turn it over to our superintendent of schools for his update, Mr. Frank Mueller. Frank, take it away.
I think we've already given my update. It's been a long night. I think if you've heard me, my update is that we're doing some great things in Mahopac, and you see a teacher like Mr. Yost being presented by, and I wish I had the energy this young guy had, because I wish I was 26. But you can hear from our the Wiz actors to Mr. Yost to April Lumage. You hear our board members. There's some great things happening here, and I personally can't be more proud. And when I hear somebody like Mr. Yost, who I respect 1,000%, being honored by one of our former students on such a big night for us, how much more can you say about what we're doing in the Mahopac School District? Before we get to committee reports, I'd just like to wish everyone a great Thanksgiving, and we have a lot to be thankful for. Our world is our world, and I think we're doing the best that we can in the little town of Mahopac. And so I would like to wish you and your family a great Thanksgiving. So thank you for everything that you do and all of your support. Thank you.
so we'll go to committee reports right now. Facilities, Trustee Harrigan.
Okay. So the facilities committee's been very busy. We met on October 14th, 30th, and November 13th to discuss capital improvements throughout the district. So right now we have some urgent infrastructure items that need to be addressed immediately, and then we have some that are a little less urgent, but will need to be replaced in the next few years. Board district leadership have been meeting with Tetra Tech, that's our district architect, and we're working on creating a timeline for all these projects. So we wanted to put out that the district will be addressing these projects in the form of 2 propositions that we anticipate going out to the voters in May. So that's something you'll see in addition to the budget and other items that are on there. Proposition 1 is going to address most urgent facility needs. This includes the hot topic of the bathrooms at the high school and the middle school. And that would include bringing them into ADA compliance. Other projects, HVAC replacement at Plum Road, Lakeview gym floor, roof replacement at the bus garage. And this proposition will use district savings as the primary fund source, and we anticipate will come at no extra cost to the taxpayers. That is, we anticipate you won't see an increase in taxes due to this proposition. Proposition 2 targets facility upgrades that are nearing the end of their life cycle and they need updating in the next few years. Those items include the Austin Road Playground, Fulmer Road. We have an HVAC system at Austin Road as well. Also looking to include in that proposition are high school theater upgrades and improved lighting at our athletic fields. And that proposition may likely result in an increase in taxpayers, but at this time those numbers are still being finalized, and that would be a lot of factors would influence that. So we'll have information going on that in the future. So we'll be finalizing both of these propositions, and we will be communicating with the community in the upcoming months. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Harrigan.
President Markey.
Curriculum.
Can I just ask Trustee Harrigan a quick question? Can we just mention that on December 4th, we're going to have a special meeting talking about these capital projects? Can you just mention that?
Yes, thank you.
All right, so just for people to know and be publicized, on December 4th will be a special meeting, and we'll be talking about the specifics that are in these propositions, and there'll be itemized lines there. So I encourage people to come to that meeting. All right, thank you, Chris. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Okay. Chan, curriculum, Trustee McCracken.
Thank you, Mr. President. So I'm honored to be the chairman of curriculum this year, especially obviously for the personal financial literacy graduation requirement, but we have a lot of plans to enhance the curriculum here at MAYAPAC, but it's been my intention this year, I want us to be laser focused and accomplish things one by one. If you throw a million things on an agenda, you get nothing done. Throw one thing on an agenda per committee meeting, maybe 1 to 2, we can really start to tackle and make strides here. So the first curriculum committee meeting, we just talked about the plan that you heard tonight about personal financial literacy. So we met on October 21st, 2025 at 5 p.m. The president was myself, Trustee Ben DeLulo, Trustee Lisa Carway, Assistant Superintendent Dr. Matt Lawrence, and Principal Pat Hughes, as well as our Superintendent of Schools, Frank Wheeler. We discussed the personal financial literacy program that you all saw tonight, and we also envisioned what the policy would look like to make a graduation requirement. We'll be hearing more from our chairwoman, Lucy Musafra, about the second part of it, how the policy is written to ensure that. We adjourned at 6 p.m., and we also decided to, we'd like to announce at this time that, so when I was brought in to a meeting room, I was brought in several times by a superintendent to meet the team. We talked with the high school principal and Dr. Lawrence, and they asked me exactly what I had in mind for this graduation requirement. So we went back and forth a couple times, right, about exactly how we were going to get this done, making it an educationally sound program. And that was all fine and well. It was a robust discussion several times. But I did say something at the end of the meeting. I looked up. It actually wasn't even that. It was a different looking seal. It was like the MAYAPAC logo, and it said Seal Financial Literacy. I'm like, well, gentlemen, this is all great and all. I'm very excited to positively impact the life of generations of students, which is pretty incredible. But we got to do something with the seal. we gotta do something with the seal. If we're gonna stamp this on every diploma, 2028 on, it's gotta look better than that. So that's when Frank really had the bright idea, the incredible idea. We got so many talented students here in Mayapack in the arts department. We will be holding a competition. Students will be submitting their designs for the seal of personal financial literacy. And we will be deciding a winner. So the seal that will be stamped on the diploma of students that earn the seal of financial literacy, that design will be a student-made design. So we will be conducting that over the next couple of weeks. And when we decide the winner, we will be presenting the honor of the student that wins, as well as showing the entire community what the design will look like at the halftime of a Mayapack basketball game. So you're going to want to be there. It's going to be exciting, and I cannot wait. So just want to make that announcement as well. In addition to doing this, we're spreading the word to our students that this graduation requirement is coming. We're also getting them involved. They're buying in on it, and I just couldn't be more excited about that. So thought I'd add that in there as well. But that was the curriculum committee meeting. We will be meeting again soon, and that information will be public on our subcommittee page. So I yield back, Mr. President. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Thank you, Trustee McCracken. I will turn it over now to Policy Committee, and that is Vice President Casata. Lucy.
Good evening, everyone. The Policy Committee met this year from November 4th at 7 p.m. here at the Fall School. In attendance was myself, who's the Masafra Chair of the Policy Committee, Trustee Jennifer Travis, and Trustee Lisa Carway, Superintendent Mr. Frank Neely, and District Clerk Melody Rocca, and our attorney Allison Smith. Some of the policies that we reviewed, we've talked in great length this evening about the financial literacy program. We discussed the policy and reviewed that the policy is a graduation requirement and is added to obtaining the seal of literacy as a graduation requirement. Students coming into the district will be offered the financial literacy elective to catch up to the requirement. I thanked everyone for working hard on this program. I do have to say I shared that when I was a student here in 1985, we had a robust business department, and I'm glad to see that we're moving towards having something similar again. We also talked about a whistleblower policy. This policy was proposed to the committee to protect employees of the district when they report wrongful conduct to a government body. The policy committee was in support of the policy. The attorney further supported it, and it's on tonight's agenda for review. We also discussed our NISBA update. Our district clerk proposed 3 to 4 year review of all of our policies, and this will ensure that we're up to date and current with state mandated changes. We also had a roundtable discussion. We had some of our board trustees this year, Trustee Carway, DeLulo, and Travis attend the NISBA conference, and we talked about possibly presenting financial literacy at next year's conference on behalf of Mayapack. Our next meeting is scheduled for January 22nd. Thank you so much.
Very good. Thank you, Vice President. You want to jump in? Trustee Potter is not with us this evening. Prior commitment with his family. Awesome.
Yep. So the Finance Committee met on November 6th, Thursday, November 6th at 6 p.m. here at the Fall School. In attendance was Chair of Finance, which is Trustee Carl Callender, President Mike Morgan, myself, Alyssa Murray, our Assistant Superintendent of Finance, Superintendent of Schools, Frank Neely, and we had our auditors from Meraki and Smith. We talked about the internal audit report was presented. They talked about our risk assessment, and they reported on internal controls pertaining to the payroll cycle. And we also proposed what area to review next year that they would focus on for internal audit, and we decided that cybersecurity would be the right way to go. We also reviewed the September financials and some new business discussed that we will be working on reviewing expenses by each school, hopefully in the next coming months. Our next meeting will be on December 4th, but it will be a full board finance meeting, as was prior discussed, to talk about the possible bond initiatives. Thank you.
Okay. Terrific, thank you very much. We'll go right over to the, we have our special ed ad hoc committee. We met on November 6th. Just real quick, it was a great meeting, a lot of robust opportunities, a lot of great discussion. So I'll give you a quick overview of kind of a brainstorming session. Strengthen communication among family, staff, and district administration. Increase consistency and continuity of services despite staff turnover. Facilities, we talked about sensory rooms, adaptive playgrounds, inclusive spaces. Provide universal staff training and clear protocols, rules, support roles. Expand programs and proactively plan for rising student needs. Superintendent Mealy told us to give him our wish list, already planning for future department goals for our special education population. Committee purpose and communication goals. Board approved the special ed ad hoc committee back in September. The purpose was to improve communication and create transparent, consistent support process. Website communication tools are already upgraded following public audit. Special ed admin recognized that their initial proactive response and improvements following the audit noted that there is much more to come. Facilities, like I said, we talked about sensory rooms and adaptive spaces. That really was really an eye-opener for me, that's for sure. Priority on, again, strengthening the communication process. We're planning on 4 subcommittee meetings to create the vision and the action plan. Again, focus areas are communication, student transitions, program quality. We've got continuous administrative discussions addressing gaps and building a strong foundation. I can tell you that Superintendent Mealy has and Corinne have been working tirelessly to really get this going in the right direction, and I think they're doing a great job right now. There's a lot of buzz right now in special ed. Staff training, professional development protocols, goal, we talked about creating a unified documented system for ideas and district-wide improvements, establish department mission, address audit findings, and standardize the process. And we're looking into possible long-term projects such as, again, sensory room updates, adaptive playgrounds, and unified champion school status through special ed. Olympics and the New York State Public High School Athletic Association. Transition needs noted not just post-high school, but elementary to middle school and to high school. Program expansion, transition support, proactive planning. We touched on a bunch of areas there, exploring grants, sensory limitations, upgrading the playgrounds, space constraints. I mean, we're really struggling to find space in a lot of our schools, but we will. Sensory furniture and calming corners are increasingly integrated into general education classrooms to support the IEPs. That's something that was a big buzz at the ad hoc. And then, of course, the biggest thing for all of us is we talked about the real need for family engagement and really trust building. Leadership committed to fast, consistent improvements, emphasis on access, inclusion, and connection, promotion to cost-effective sensory supports and occupational therapy, providing classroom accommodations, request for ongoing training on IEPs, inclusion and behavior strategies for all staff. Superintendent Mealy noted and surprised by only one behavioralist. There's a lot of class loads for our behavioralists to be traveling between all 3 of the elementary schools. Certainly, we talked about the call for possibly adding behavioralists into the middle school and the high school as the budget may be able to provide. Growth and inclusive extracurricular activities, this is going to be a real big one over here. Families and staff call for more communication, transparency, clear protocols, and accessible information. As I said, it was a robust meeting. Looking forward to our next meeting, and that is my report. Now we'll go right over to excuse me? Yeah, we're going to go to the student board members. Sullivan Hunter, fall sports, go Sullivan.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Sullivan Hunter. I'm currently a junior at Manhattan High School, for those of you who do not know me. Tonight, with the wrap-up of all our fall sports programs and the beginning of winter sports starting this Monday, I just wanted to touch on a lot of the successes we had this fall. Honestly, phenomenal year for all our fall sports teams. Both our girls volleyball and boys boys soccer team reached the section finals. It's a tremendous honor in one of the hardest sections in all of New York State. Our girls cross country team was runner-up in the section this year. Our girls soccer team reached the section semifinals, and both our varsity field hockey and football team were in the quarterfinals. Not only is this great for the students a part of these extracurricular teams, but also the school as a whole. The entire school kind of rallies around these groups, you know, we all support one another. And it's great to see these large groups of students at these events cheering on their classmates. And it's really awesome to see the entire student body coming together as one community family. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight I want to talk about a real opportunity for improvement in Mailpack High School. This is about strengthening the tradition from 8th grade into 9th grade through the creation of a structured, reliable student mentorship program. Now, what inspired me to come up with this was that we currently have a student mentorship program for elementary school level students. So a lot of juniors and seniors actually go to the elementary schools and they mentor little kids, they get paired with kids that are compatible with them. So each year freshmen arrive excited, but many come very overwhelmed. I know personally because I was a freshman once. They're adjusting to a larger school, new expectations, increased independence, and an entirely new set of teaching styles. Some come from very different educational backgrounds and environments, which only widens the adjustment gap. And while we have strong counseling services and helpful supports like the STEP program, Naviance, the college and counseling program, there are limits to what these systems can address, especially with today's students navigating challenges that look different from previous generations. With rapid technological changes and shifting social dynamics, many of the issues freshmen face require guidance that feels relatable, current, and rooted in. Now, I'm just going to say a very important statistic that I actually found in my studies on this. The American Institute for Research found that schools with a structured mentorship program see a 10 to 15% increase in freshman GPA. And a 20% decrease in absenteeism and a significant improvement in student confidence. These numbers highlight something simple: support works. And while Mailpack does have very excellent support systems, we could always root for even higher excellence. Now, adult guidance is essential, which is what we provide, but peer guidance fills a completely different gap. Students relate to each other in ways that adults simply can't replace or reciprocate. When an upperclassman says, here's how I handle this, these are the mistakes I made, don't do this, you know, it creates a sense of trust, it removes intimidation, and it makes the advice feel achievable, not theoretical. Mailpack can build a program that is both realistic and sustainable. Mailpack also offers a youth mentorship program, like I mentioned before, where students mentor elementary level students, so why not at the high school level as well? Now, here's some ideas on how we would go about this. First, we would do a structured mentor selection. Upperclassmen, juniors, seniors would apply to serve as mentors. Applicants would be based on responsibility, communication skills, and involvement across the school. We would also focus on targeted training. Mentors would receive a brief practical training on how to support freshmen academically, socially, and emotionally. Nothing overwhelming, just enough to guide them effectively. We would also implement monthly check-ins. Instead of one-time orientation, mentors meet with their assigned freshman groups once a month, ideally during a designated after-school block. We would also implement practical support sessions. Mentors would run short sessions on organization, time management, navigating teachers' expectations, communicating with staff, handling stress during busy weeks because, I mean, we all have unexpected events, busy weeks, long nights, and understanding the school's culture and systems. We would also try to facilitate a year-long connection. Freshmen would have at least one consistent, approachable upperclassman they can question throughout the entire year, not just in September alone. This kind of program does more than improve grades. It sets students up for success earlier and builds confidence. It reduces isolation and lets them know they're not alone. It connects students from different backgrounds. It builds emotional support. And it strengthens the culture of Mahopac High School by encouraging leadership, responsibility, and community across grade levels. This mentorship program will support upperclassmen too, as we are always looking for opportunities for leadership experience, communication skills, and community service hours to graduate. This also looks strong on college applications because it shows responsibility, maturity, and consistent involvement. And most importantly, mentors gain confidence and a sense of purpose by helping younger students succeed. If we want stronger graduates, we need to start by building stronger freshmen as well, not just juniors and seniors. A new mentorship program opportunity would be a first step towards Mahopac that lifts every student every year. Thank you.
Thank you, Cindy. Okay, let's turn to Superintendent Neely for a quick announcement over here. Frank, take it away.
One thing, and I'd be remiss if we didn't mention this, as far as our sports teams, we did have our boys soccer team won the league championship for the first time ever.
Wow.
When you say the first time ever, that's a long time. And so when you say our team is 15-2, what an honor. We also had our girls cross-country team won the league championship also, so congratulations to both of those teams. So I mentioned that we had a great fall season, and we did have a great fall season, and trust me, if you want to see some great winter season activities, come and see our basketball teams, our ski teams, our bowling teams, and everything else we have to offer, because this could be one of the best years ever, because I think we'll have more league championships, and I think we're going to have some sectional championships in our, teams this year. We have some unbelievable athletes and young kids and juniors, seniors, so it's going to be a great rest of the school year, so thank you.
Very good. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. Just to go on with some housekeeping over here, donations. Vice President Masaka, donation. Okay, please.
Resolve the Board of Education hereby accept donations from the Austin Road Elementary PTO for the following purposes. $1,572 for second grade field trip to Barn Orchards, $687.70 a visit from New Canaan Nature Center to teach the kindergarten class about cider mills, $5,750 from the Westchester Murals Painted Interactive Games on the South Side Blacktop, and $6,948 for the purchase and installation of Gaga Pit by Coach Cliff Company. Thank you so much, the Austin Road PTO.
Okay, let's go donation B by SEPTA.
So moved to accept the donation?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Trust me. Thank you very much. Yes. Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you very much. Ken, thanks. Donation by SEPTA. Trustee Harrigan.
Yes, we have a donation by SEPTO. Resolve the Board of Education hereby accepts sensory bin donations at a value of $680.62 from the Special Education PTO for the 25-26 school year as follows, and there's a breakdown. You want a motion?
Yes. Motion to accept?
Second.
Second. Wow. Okay, very good. Okay, we'll go with Trustee Travis on that, huh? Okay, all in favor? Aye. Thank you. Okay, and now we have C, donation by SEPTO, teacher grants. I would be more than happy to read this one. Resolve the Board of Education hereby accepts teacher grants donated by the Special Education PTO with a value of $2,091.95 for the 2025-2026 school year as follows. There is a boatload of stuff over here. We've got rolling foldable carts, we've got shaving cream, we've got flexible rocking chairs, we've got stackable plastic storage bins, we've got got stretchy sand-filled fidgets and stress relief. We've got ice cream sand-filled toys, stretchy pug dog, sand-filled fidgets, stress relief, a lot of stress relief, which is great. Stretchy pig farm animals, sand-filled. We've got a 3D printer. We've got a flexible rocking flexible chair. We have social emotional learning educator starter kit. Thank you, Lauren Norris. Battleship classic board game. I love Battleship. I can't believe that's still around. 11 pounds of 5-colored moldable self-sticking sensory pads. We've got stackable storage container with lids. We've got 6 card games for the kids. We've got magnetic building block tiles. We've got magic sand in assorted colors. I love magic sand. The gravity maze game. We also have a 28-quart plastic storage bin with the lids. I offer this donation as read.
Second.
Second by Trustee McCracken. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Before we go, excuse me. Yeah, no, sorry. So what I'd like to do right now is I'd like to get a motion to accept this evening's consent agenda. Vice President Musafer, can I get a second? Second. All in favor? Aye. And then also on this consent agenda, I'm very happy to point out in the crowd over here that we've just accepted our Director of Facilities, Mr. Adam Rubin, who's with us tonight. Adam, please stand up.
So it's a pleasure to introduce Adam Rubin. First of all, we put him through a pretty tough interview process. Okay, we had an interview process with a number of individuals, then we had another one with the board, then we had another one, and then we had another one. It's the last one that counts. And the last one is the one that we had face-to-face, and he promised me that he would do the best job that he could possibly do, and I needed to hear that, and the more I got to hear him and the more I got to talk to him, we think that we have the right person. We think, we're losing someone that's, that was great for us, but we also think we brought in someone that will do an outstanding job for us. And like I said, he did go through a pretty intense 4 or 5 interviews, and here he is, he's still standing, which is good. So, he did. I love it. He did. So I'll just read this one thing, and please bear with me. Adam brings over 25 years' experience in managing facility operations. He brings an expertise in areas such as electrical systems, plumbing, and mechanical systems, which ensures our facilities operating to our standards. And we think we have a great group as far as facilities and custodians and groundskeepers. And if you were here during this past weekend, our groundskeepers were at the forefront of making these sectional finals so awesome and cleaning things up. And so we welcome Adam to our Maypac family officially on December 9th. The next 3 days he'll shadow our facilities director and kind of get a handle of what we do and who we are, and we'll have an opportunity to meet all of our employees as well as our administrators. So welcome, Adam.
So under new business, we have the superintendent search. What I'd like to do right now is I'd like to be it resolved that the Board of Education hereby appoints Putnam Northern Westchester BOCES to provide consultant services for the superintendent search for the Mahopac Central School District. Offer this as read. Can I get a motion to accept, please?
So moved. Second.
Vice President Musafer, second. That was Trustee Travis. All in favor?
Aye.
I will continue to thunder away and try to convince Mr. Wheeler to stay here for another 5 years. We'll take it one day at a time.
Mike, Mr. President, can I have just a clarifying question?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's an attachment with a handbook that has dates on it. Are we also resolving to incorporate the calendar that's on that attachment, the handbook?
Well, whatever's in there on or about, yeah, we'll do the best we can.
Right, so, okay, but so I just want to make clear clarity and transparency with the public. The calendar that's in the handbook that's attached, it's dated 10/30/2025, will be, right at this point, will be the calendar that will be followed. Okay, thank you.
Okay, okay, so what I'd like to do right now is we have a B, yeah, that's a good point. What BOCES provided us, and that was a sample of the handbook.
Right, so I guess my point is...
Yeah, that's a sample.
Right.
We'll be able to refine that as we go along. Thank you. Okay, so what I'd like to do right now is we have a resolution for the seal of financial literacy. What I'd like to do right now is I'm going to call on Trustee McCracken to read the seal of financial literacy.
Thank you, Mr. President. If you'd just allow me 30 seconds before I begin reading that. The last on this for tonight, let me just say, I want to thank the school board and the superintendent for their support. We are taking a bold step and leading the way in becoming the first district in New York State with a program of this scale and requiring personal financial literacy education as a graduation requirement. And I'm humbled and proud that we are doing this tonight. And with this vote, we are not just giving students education that they want to learn and real-life skills and preparing them for the real world, but we're giving them the education that they deserve. So it's my honor to vote alongside all of you tonight in making this a reality. With that being said, the Seal of Financial Literacy Resolution. Whereas the Mahopac Central School District is committed to fostering financial literacy among its students as a key component of their education. And whereas the Board of Education recognizes the value of providing students with the tangible acknowledgement of their achievements in financial literacy. And whereas the Seal of Financial Literacy shall serve as a local endorsement that will be affixed to the diplomas of graduating seniors who have demonstrated proficiency in financial literacy standards. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Mahopac Board of Education hereby establishes the Seal of Financial Literacy to be awarded to students who complete district-approved projects related to financial literacy between grades 8 and 12, and be it further resolved that these projects shall align with widely recognized financial literacy standards, including but not limited to financial mindset, money management, saving and investing, credit management, and risk management and insurance. And be it further resolved that a physical sticker representing the Seal of Financial Literacy shall be affixed to students' diplomas, and a requirement of such financial literacy can be found in Board of Education Policy 4770, graduation requirements. I offer this resolution as read. Motion.
So moved. So moved.
And I call for a roll call vote, Mr. President.
Okay, roll call vote, please, on the motion. I'm sorry. Trustee Aguilar.
Yes.
Trustee Cowell.
Yes.
Yes.
Trustee Harrigan.
Yes.
Vice President Masako.
Yes.
Trustee McCracken.
Yes.
Trustee Travis.
Yes.
Trustee DeLuca.
An enthusiastic yes.
Okay. And you? And I am a big yes.
And that's just the first vote. I'm going to vote, Mr. President. Policy 4770, graduation requirement. Whereas upon recommendation of the Policy Committee, the Board of Education of the Mahopac Central School District hereby conducted the first reading to revise Policy 4770, quote, graduation requirement, end quote, and will conduct the second reading of Policy 4770, quote, graduation requirement, end quote, at the next Board of Education meeting. I offer this policy adoption as read, Mr. President.
Motion to accept, please. That was trustee Carlway, second.
And I call for a roll call.
Roll call vote, please.
Roll call, Mr. President.
We'll start the other side, roll call vote. We're going to start with trustee DeLulo. Go.
Yes.
Trustee Travis.
Yes.
Trustee McCracken.
Yes.
Trustee, Vice President Masako.
Yes.
Trustee Harrison. Yes. Trustee Carlway.
Yes.
Trustee Iacono.
Yes.
And I am again, thank you. What we're going to do right now is we're going to roar into resident comments. Melanie, can you sign up for resident comment, please? Okay, Marie, come on up. Big night tonight, Marie. Big night. Big night. Okay, we remind speakers that when addressing the board, they must adhere to the school district code of conduct and direct their comments only to the Board of Education as a whole as president. They may not, however, direct comments to individual board members unless they have approval of the president. Any obscene language, libelous statements, threats of violence, or statements advocating racial, religious, or other forms of bias will not be tolerated. We ask all speakers to adhere to policy 1230 in the following fashion. Public decorum, address the president, obscene language, right? None of that stuff. All right, here we go. Where you go?
Hi. Good evening. President Mongian, Superintendent Mealy, and the board. I just wanted to talk regarding, I listened to the work session the other day, and it talked about, the project and the infamous bathrooms that we're finally getting done. So the numbers that they were talking about concerned me a little, since that is the industry that I work in. And I think we need to make sure we look at the detailed bid and possibly look into alternative materials that traditional tile, other than traditional tile, that might be most cost effective. Options such as LVT luxury vinyl tiles, epoxy coated floors, rubber flooring might be more cost effective than porcelain tiles. For walls, interlocking, grout-free, waterproof PVC construction materials can save time and money. I deal with fabricators all the time, and you get great deals for volume purchases. I know there may be issues with, qualified vendors for school districts, but I would like to see the price per square footage in these quotes for countertop materials about what is selected. Also, I have been CLIP certified and gone through training for universal design and handicap accessible. It does not have to break the bank. It requires planning in the space, allowing for proper turning radius for wheelchairs, certain heights for sinks and grab bars. So I would like to volunteer my services to help review any plans for these renovations. That's it.
Yeah, Marie?
Yep.
If you wouldn't mind, we're going to take you up on that. Would you mind if, would you call and schedule an appointment with Mr. Mealy and with our Director of Facilities, Mr. Rubin? We would love for you to take a look and use your expertise.
Yeah,
One of the things, though, obviously, that we, some of the things that really struggle with is the age of the buildings. I think that's one of the things that we really have to plan for as well. From buildings from the 60s. We'd love to have you put in your expertise on that. So please reach out for Superintendent Mealy. He'll in turn put you together with Mr. Rubin, and we'll get this thing going in the right direction. Okay? Great. Thanks. Anybody else? Do we have anybody else? And Melanie, anybody else sign up?
No one else.
Okay. Do we have anybody for the good? No? All right. Amazing night. Terrific. Thank you so very much for everything that you do, for everything that is happening in this community. Can I get a motion to close the meeting, please? So moved. That was Trustee Iacono. Can I get a second? What's the matter? What did we forget? Mel, what did we forget?
We just wanted to talk about the superintendent search for
What's that? Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so superintendent search, our goal is to have a new superintendent in place by July 1st, 2026, if I can't convince him to stay. While the Board of Education holds the final responsibility for the appointment, we firmly believe that community engagement is vital to the success of this process. We have a survey that we encourage you to all participate in. It can be found on our district clerk's page and is also on this agenda. All updates will be found on the web page dedicated to this search. thank you for this diligent work by Melody, our district clerk, for, again, putting this page together. I know it's going to be a real winner for us. Now,